Okay, we're here on Woodlot Park in New Road in South Brunswick, and we're going to give you, this is called proxy data. We're going to tell you how old this tree is, and by the evidence of millions of years, by tying data you have and know now. They look at rocks, sediments, coral reefs, tree rings, and ice core drilling, and that's called proxy data. It's PaleoClimatology. It tells you about the past, about 30 years at least of the data that we know now. Okay, we're going to tell you how old this tree is when they cut it down. Each year it adds a tree ring right here, and usually when it's a dry or a drought, the ring doesn't move too much like this year right here, but you can see this year it moved like this much. It moved like a pinky size, but right here it was like the size of a penny. It barely moved this year. See if you count the rings. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and you could see 25, 30, 35. It was 50 years old, this tree. Okay, it's important that you have trees because it creates photosynthesis. That means it takes sunlight, water, and CO2, carbon dioxide, which is harmful for humans to breathe and animals to breathe in, and it gives us oxygen, fresh air. And also you can see this tree right here. It has a curve right here. You're probably wondering why it has a curve right here, because there was some strong winds, so it's on an angle right there from the westerly wind. Lots of winds making it bend. And okay, you can see this one was 30 years because you can see I counted up to here. That's 20 years, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 26. It was about 30 years old. They also use ice core drilling. They drill into the glaciers and look at the air bubbles of CO2 that get trapped in the ice cores over the years, and the snow gets packed and layered and it turns to ice over the years, so they could determine how many years old the ice is from the air bubbles of CO2 and the ice being layered on top of each other. Caves have a stalagtite. They have rich mineral water dripping over many years in mounds up. If it's been a drought, the stalactites grow shorter and slower. If it's been very rainy, the stalactites grow larger and faster, and when it dies, it dries up and erodes and it feels more coarse. They can measure the uranium in the caves by their pattern. Okay, we're right here, and you can see during solar flares that knocks out the cell towers sometimes. Radio frequencies also go out, like on the plane radar, the GPS in your car, and the radio signal might go out, and you might get a power outage. And this is caused by the solar flares. There's sunspots, dark blemishes on the sun that causes huge magnetic flares on from the storm.